Today, I am going to take you one of the largest monasteries of central Ladakh, that is the Thiksey Monastery or Thiksey Gompa. It is a Buddhist monastery which is affiliated with the Gelong school of Tibetan Buddhism. Each monastery follows a Tibetan Buddhist school, and there are four main schools. One is Nyingma, Kagyu, Gelong, and Sakyapa. We drove from Leh, the capital of Ladakh, covering a distance of about 20 kilometers to reach the Thiksey Monastery. It is said that this monastery has a resemblance to the Potala Palace in Lhasa. The Thiksey Monastery was established by Cherab Zangpo in 1433. He was the direct disciple of Songkhapa, who was the founder of Gelong School. These are the people who wear the yellow caps. That's why they are also called the yellow hats. Thiksey Monastery is located at an altitude of approximately 1200 feet, and it offers a beautiful view of the Indus Valley from the top floor. As we climbed some steps of the monastery, we came across a beautiful stupa. I requested my guide Chom to explain what a stupa is.
Then Buddha Shakyamuni himself. Shakyamuni Buddha with in a meditation posture. So the first, here you can say first step 1, 2, 3, 4. It's represent his throne. He was sitting on a throne with a meditation posture. And the second terrace, it represents his lower body. And the waist shape, it represents his upper body. And the stairs, it represents his head. And the top is his throne. And near the moon and sun, it's wisdom and compassion. Okay, the stupas is actually started after Buddha is got enlightened. When he was passed away. During the Buddha, his followers practice whatever he is whatever he is teaching, and they do practice in front of the Buddha. So suddenly, when he passed away, so he to imagine, to visualize that Buddha is in front of me, so started to build this kind of stupas. And inside we put the ashes of Buddha or relics of Buddha. Okay, that's why we consider this as a very holy stupa, and the money will all we go with the clockwise. As you know, actually, why we go with the clockwise? Because it actually comes from Indian tradition.
Just after the stupa, we reached the main courtyard of the monastery. It is called Chaurya, or it is a courtyard where the debates happen. On the walls of this courtyard are the paintings of the 16 Arhats. Arhats in Tibetan Buddhism reached a high level of spiritualism but not attained enlightenment. On the other hand, Bodhisattvas are those who refuse to attain nirvana to help others to get on the path. For example, we have Avalokeshvara, the Buddha of compassion, Manjushri, the Bodhisattva of wisdom. So we have so many of these Bodhisattvas. We climbed the stairs to reach the main temple. The main temple in all these monasteries is also called Dukhang. And outside on the wall, there are paintings of the four guardians, or which are also called Lokpals. These guardians are the demon warriors who guard the heaven and give protection against evil spirit. The guardian Dhritarashtra is the guardian of east direction. Virudaksha is the guardian of south direction. Virupaksha is the guardian of west direction. And Vesravana is the guardian of north direction. After entering the main temple hall or dukhang, one can see the paintings on the walls of the various Arhats and the Bodhisattvas. Just at the entrance of the main hall, there are two beautiful statues of Shakyamuni Buddha against the two pillars. There are statues of Chengsem Sherab Zangpo, who is the founder of the monastery, and the eight medicine Buddhas. There are two thrones, and one of the thrones has a large picture of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. At the backside of the main temple hall are the statues of Shakyamuni Buddha, Guru Padmasambhava, Maitreya Buddha, and other Buddhist gods and goddesses. Our guide Chom told us about the beautiful painting of the Wheel of Life, which is just outside the hall, and its interpretation in Buddhism.
So this is called wheel of life. Okay. In every monastery, just mm, mm, near to the main prayer hall, you can see these paintings. Why we do these paintings? Because to get inside the prayer hall, we know a little bit about the Buddhism. Okay. So in these paintings, all the Buddhism, we can understand all the Buddhism through these paintings. Okay, so this is called Wheel of Life. In Wheel of Life, we have 6 realms. Okay, 6 realms. First, 3 upper realms and then lower 3 realms. Upper 3 realms are called human realms, god realms, and demigods. Okay, these 3 are upper 3 realms, and then lower realms called hungry ghost, hell, and animals. These are the 6 realms we are taking rebirth in this samsaras. Okay, in these 6 realms. Why we are taking rebirth in these 6 realms? Because of these 3. The pig, peacock, pigeon, and snakes. These 3 are the main reason that we are taking rebirth again and again this realm. So pig represent ignorance, and the pigeon represent desire and attachment, and snake represent hatred and anger. Okay, this is the cause that we are suffering in these 6 realms. We are depend on karma. Your karma decide where you go. Okay, in these 3 realms or 3 realms, maybe upper realms, it depends on your karma. If you do good, collect good karma in this life, you may born again as a human realms, or you may as a god, in a demigods. If you collect bad karma in this life, you may born in hell. You may born in as an animal, as a dog, as a horse. Who knows? It's totally depend on us, and as a hungry ghost. Okay, it means this is called suffering, and the cause of suffering is these 3. Okay, and then if you want to to go out from this samsaras, it's called sea. There's a moon on the top, right? So moon represents liberation. Okay, enlightenment, liberation. So Buddha has pointed. It shows that if you want to go out from this, if you want to free from suffering, you have to follow the Buddha's teaching, and you can get enlightened.
If you go to the top floors of the monastery, there are some small temples of the other Buddhist gods and goddesses. You can even enjoy the beauty of the Indus Valley from the rooftop. Lastly, we visit the Maitreya Temple or the Chamkang. This temple is dedicated to Maitreya Buddha, the future Buddha to be born. Gautam Buddha was the fourth Buddha, and Maitreya Buddha or the future Buddha will be the fifth Buddha to be born. It is said that his arrival will occur after the teachings of Gautam Buddha are no longer practiced. He will descend to earth to preach the Dharma. Inside the temple is the 49 feet high statue of Maitreya Buddha seated in the lotus position. It took about 4 years' time to complete this beautiful statue. On the walls of this temple are the various paintings from the teachings and life of Gautam Buddha which are being painted.